Secondly, fuck Konami. I haven't gotten around to playing any of the Metal Gear games yet. To this day, whenever I go outside on a foggy day, I will always think, oh my god, wow, this is just like Silent Hill.
Before this video starts, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm neither for or against the new direction Konami has decided to take. And I'm aware that Konami has alienated a significant portion of their player base. And you can make a good video on that, and that's fine. You could critique Konami for that, and that's great and all. But this video, however, is a pathetic critique of Konami.
Konami sucks. I think pretty much everyone can agree on this opinion in some form or another.
I disagree.
For some context, Konami was cool. If you wanted to talk about a video game publisher and developer with prestige to its name, Konami was untouchable. We got Castlevania. Dun, dun, dun.
You cannot convince me this guy is not autistic.
Entire genre of games enjoyed by millions today. Cave Story, Hollow Knight, Ori and the Blind Forest, Shantae. These franchises wouldn't have existed without Castlevania on the scene. Contra, quintessential run-and-gun action platformer, hard as balls, and played a good part in popularizing co-op action-oriented gameplay. Silent Hill revolutionized video game horror in ways still used to this day. From its use of an eerie atmosphere to its horrific sound design and enemy designs, it's a pinnacle in the psychological horror genre that strives to leave lasting experiences on those that have played the game long after they've put it down.
To this day, whenever I go outside on a foggy day, I will always think, oh my god, wow, this is just like Silent Hill.
I want to believe this is a joke so badly. Because if going outside makes you think, wow, this is just like that one video game, and then there's something wrong with you. My guy, I don't think touching grass is enough at that point.
Metal Gear Solid. Is there anything I can even really say at this point that hasn't been said?
Yeah, it's fucking overrated. I mean, at least in my opinion.
Arguably Konami's most popular franchise to this day.
Retardation mode engaged.
No, it's actually Pro Evo Soccer, and it's not even close. Personally, I knew Konami for that. First of all, I knew them for Pro Evo Soccer and Yu-Gi-Oh! Rather than Metal Gear Solid. I heard about that later. Pro Evo Soccer has had a combined 111 million copies sold, and that's one of the most popular franchises of all time, by the way, and a further 400 million downloads on mobile. Like, I want to fucking say MGS is like more popular than that? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Go to bed, go to sleep, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. And I know the vast majority of people who play games do not really care about sports games, but this is the facts here. These are the facts. They, as in Konami, best franchise is Pro Evo Soccer. And that's why they've continued it. Because it's their most successful franchise. Not MGS. If not, they would have continued it. Don't you think, bro?
From just being a video game franchise to now being a cornerstone of internet gaming culture.
Who cares?
It's taken the name of a man and transformed it from video game developer to legend in the video game industry.
I can't even respond to that. I'm just going to let that one fly right on over. I'm going to let that one fly. You out your damn mind.
It's an integral building block to the genre of stealth games and went on to inspire countless other works with its gripping plot and revolutionary mechanics. In a series where one of its most popular scenes literally involves you just climbing a ladder while a song plays in the background.
So you're telling me the best part of the game is that you're climbing a ladder? As if you needed another reason to hate Metal Gear Solid, bro.
There's simply no way this paragraph can give the series proper justice. We don't even need to stay main series. Metal Gear Rising, stand here. I actually don't even need to say anything. It speaks for itself.
Yeah, I thought Kojima was needed for MGS, but Kojima was barely involved in this project. Man, I wonder what that could mean.
Okay, we get it, Stryxo. Konami had prestige. So what happened? How can one game company fumble when it has all of these beloved, popular IPs under its belt?
Yeah, bro, Konami fumbled the bag so hard that he had his most profitable year ever. Bro. I cannot take this seriously, bro.
It should be impossible to completely alienate the large majority of the gaming community when all you need to do is just ride nostalgia and possibly even pump out more games for these franchises.
I mean, weren't you all complaining that Square Enix does the same thing? So why do you want Konami to do it?
Shut the fuck up.
Mistake number 1. Konami abandoned its franchises.
To be fair, literally every video game company, to some extent, have abandoned their franchises too. Some of my franchises don't remain profitable anymore. That's just the simple truth about it.
Mistake number 2. Milking your existing franchises until there's nothing left. I'm talking about no effort, maximum profit.
I cannot believe a business is trying to maximize their profit. Oh man, dang it. I can't believe this. And because Konami have decided to take their games to mobile instead of traditional consoles, it doesn't mean they're putting no effort in their games. That is so dishonest.
Can I talk my shit again?
I'm talking about no effort, maximum profit, mobile games made by shitty companies.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Castlevania Grimoire of Souls is an all-new Castlevania game for mobile, playable now exclusively on the Apple Arcade. Originally released for mobile devices in 2019, but was then closed in 2020 by Konami due to low public interest. Now, as far as I know, it's not a bad mobile game. The trailers look nice, it's got the theme playing in the background, you know, dun 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 dun. But I'm really turned off from trying the game out because now that it's an Apple Arcade exclusive, I'm forced to pay a monthly subscription to continue to play the game.
Bro, just like use BlueStacks. Like if you're so adamant, you're just so like desperate to play it on your PC, just use BlueStacks. Like bro, like I have nothing else to tell you. It's like on Google Play already.
The mistake here isn't the mobile game itself, it's just a fundamental misuse of the franchise as a whole.
Those are bold words coming from you.
And how the fuck would you know? Like, do you know more than the Konami execs, bro? And furthermore, I think that's a perfectly fine way, because like Castlevania is a fucking small game. It's a little game, to be fair. It's not a hard game to create. That's why a lot of indie games follow the same formula. Put it on the mobile device makes so much sense. What the fuck are you talking about?
Castlevania style games are still wildly popular and successful. A brand new proper entry in the franchise would probably sell pretty well and be a welcome addition to the current lineup of Metroidvanias to play. Look at what Nintendo did with Metroid Dread. People were afraid of its performance, but turns out the game sold really well and was a massive success. Literally just copy what they did. Speaking of misusing the franchise, Castlevania's
35th anniversary. Now this was a pretty big deal for Castlevania fans. They hadn't had a notable big update to their franchise in quite a...
I'm kind of confused. Please could you clarify what do you mean by this? Because you're saying that Castlevania hasn't had a huge update in the game since 2014, but you put this under the category that they're milking their IPs to death. So what are you trying to say? Are you saying Castlevania is not being milked enough? Or are you saying like it's not, you know, it's abandoned? Or are you saying it's being milked too much? Because I don't even get it anymore, bro. What is your point? What's your point now?
few years. So in the mind of a Castlevania fan, the 35th anniversary must have seemed pretty big. Like, ooh, what if it's a cool statue of Richter Belmont or Dracula? Or what if it's a remake of the games? Or what if it's a brand new Castlevania game for consoles? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh.
This guy talks like a fucking loser. What if it was a cool statue? What if it was a new game? Like, I can just imagine the guy, like, soy jacking so fucking hard when the announcement came.
Oh boy. Well, September 23rd, 3 days before the actual 35th anniversary came, we got Castlevania Advance Collection, which ported 3 Game Boy Advance Castlevania games and also Dracula X. Cool, thanks Konami. But hey, what's that other date in the back? January 6th? Why do you guys have that one written down? Announcement from Konami, happy 35th anniversary Castlevania fans. We're excited to announce that for the 35th anniversary of Castlevania, we'll be launching our Castlevania NFT auction. Oh, you should have just said nothing.
Okay, credit due where credit is due. That was pretty funny, not gonna lie.
Mistake number 3, mistreating Hideo Kojima.
Look at yourself. What are you doing, you pathetic slave? It's just gross. I mean, you have no dignity. You're nothing. You have no soul. You have no spirit. You are a slave. You are owned. You are bought. They might as well put a big brand on your forehead. They might as well brand your forehead with the word slave. That's what you are. And you should be embarrassed. You should feel humiliated. You should feel ashamed. You're a disgrace.
Yeah, man, honestly, I can't believe they fired Like, I can't believe Konami fired someone who almost led them to bankruptcy. Like, that is crazy. That's wild. Like, I can't believe a business fired their vice president who led the company on the brink of collapse. Like, guys, can you believe this? Bro, Konami are so fucking evil. I can't believe that.
There's like a 0.01% chance you're watching this video and you don't know who Hideo Kojima is, but just in case, he's a legend among the video game industry. He's responsible for Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, Silent Hills, not the original games, but the canceled remake,
Your Honor, Death Stranding. Death.
and also played a large role in the creation of Metal Gear Rising.
No, lol.
And also played a large role in the creation of Metal Gear Rising.
Hey pal, did you just blow in from Stupid Town?
Nearly every major project he's touched has gone on to not just be successful, but be considered a must-play if you're a fan of video games.
Stryxo, please. I'm on my knees, bro. Just one good take, please.
Unfortunately, I haven't gotten around to playing any of the Metal Gear games yet.
Excuse me?
Like, bro, how are you riding Kojima's dick so hard, but you haven't even played any of the Metal Gear games? Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Let me have that one, please. He's a name so wildly popular that the most confusing game trailer anyone has ever seen could be released, and as long as his name is slapped onto the end of it, it'll be one of the most hyped games of the decade.
That's a fucking tragedy.
So heading back to 2014 and 2015, Hideo Kojima was hard at work on Metal Gear Solid 5 and recently just got done with PT Silent Hills, which was wildly received as a massive success. Konami will get this out of me one time and one time only, but to be fair to them, Hideo Kojima was over his deadline and over his budget for Metal Gear Solid 5.
There it is! Well, there it is!
Oh, so you admit it, huh? But, you know, I say missing your deadline, so putting it a bit lightly. He missed his deadline several times. He went way massively over budget. That's the word they fucking use. Konami literally tried to make it work.
Obviously, I'm not a company.
Good thing you aren't, because based on your stances so far, your company will probably get bankrupt, dumb fuck.
But considering his previous track record up to this point was all of the other Metal Gear games and also PT Silent Hills, let the man work.
They fucking did. They allowed him to release it. You know, they gave him all the money he wanted. They gave him all the fucking time he wanted. I mean, they fucking put a final deadline. But they did let him work for a while. Let's not be fucking dishonest.
It is more likely to be a better project than not.
How the fuck would you know? You haven't even played the games, bro. And MGS5 was mid.
During the first few months of 2015, Konami completely restructured their entire company due to the success of their mobile game, Dragon Collection. They caught on very quickly that mobile games were cheap to make and made an absurd amount of revenue. So Kojima, as a result of the restructure, went from executive content officer, who basically had his hand in every single game released by Konami, to just another developer who was in charge of what was formerly considered Kojima Productions, now called Number 8 Production Department. Considering Kojima is a man who goes through the effort to create with careful detail in mind with what seems like no regards to budget.
How are you the vice president of a company and you don't have any regards to the budget? What are you talking about, bro? I mean, that's a good reason to let him go. If he got no regards to the budget that has been allocated to him. Also, the money that was being spent on licensing music for the game, which I'm not sure that qualifies as detail, my guy.
You can see how that now clashes with Konami's new mindset.
Insinuating PES is a bad game, lol. Okay, sure, bro. It's okay.
Konami then goes on to lose its, to be fair, privileges because post-restructure, they made the development of Metal Gear Solid 5 actively harder for the team to deal with. They limited the studio's access to the email servers and phone lines of the company, and also just randomly shut the internet off sometimes for reasons I don't know, and I can't even imagine why they would do that.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense because it's probably not true. At least you're not getting the full picture or full story about it. This is a $1 billion company. They know what you're doing.
If their issue is that the game is taking too long to develop, why would you not make it easier for the studio instead of actively sabotaging them? They even locked Kojima away in a separate room where he was forced to work on a completely different floor from his team members. This helps literally no one. Regardless, Metal Gear Solid 5 released and was a big success.
Is it worth being a big success if you almost fucking bankrupted the company? Just for what, 6 million copies, really?
Konami then proceeded to cut ties with Hideo Kojima, wiped his name from all of their Metal Gear branding on their website, barred him from accepting his reward at the Game Awards out of what I can only presume is spite.
Any awards?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Konami executives right now are crying in their mansion. Shit, they fucking booed them, bro. How would they ever recover from this?
Completely canceled the Silent Hill reboot because Kojima worked on it and people liked it.
Yes, Mr. Stryxo. That's exactly why Konami canceled the reboot, because people liked it.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Finally, salt on the wound, while they were in the middle of firing the man who made Metal Gear what it is today, they announced they were developing a new Metal Gear game. By the way, that Metal Gear game they were developing was Metal Gear Survive. And there's one man on this platform who I think said it best.
Even if this game turned out great, fans would hate it, but it didn't turn out great. It's not even mediocre. This game is ultra mega ass.
You're one of the most unintelligent and uninteresting people I've ever met in my entire life. He never actually states his opinion on the game, by the way, just to let you guys know. Just parroting whatever everyone is saying. Whatever the popular voice is saying, that's what he's saying. Yeah, very, very, very great video. Like, in your own video, you cannot describe to your own viewers, with your own words, what is wrong with this game. It's just like the Halo situation. Like, when you ask people, what's wrong with 343's Halo? And their answer is usually like, it doesn't feel like Halo. What does that mean, bro?
Furthermore, it didn't just end at mistreating Kojima. According to people who've worked at Konami in the past, it's just an awful environment. Employees leaving the company offices during their lunch break are having their absences monitored with time cards.
Tick-tock. Konami employee number 324. You're 9 minutes and 42 seconds late.
Huge if true.
Fuck is your problem, Konami? Stepping back and taking all of this in, it's a staggering implosion of a company to see happen in real time.
Staggering implosion of a company that made record profits this year. Did you even attempt research? And you're doing it for free.
They've actively fought time and time again throughout the years to tank their reputation as far as they can.
And yet they're getting more money. Yeah.
Nigga, what's wrong with you? You a grown ass man.
If it wasn't actively malicious, I'd almost respect it. Through 3 simple things to avoid, Konami in a different world could have been out here as a major name alongside Ubisoft, EA, Microsoft, Respawn, not to say
You gonna fuck around and drown out this way.
So 2 things I'd like to say. First, to Konami, you're not going to do this, but sell your IPs. You're not using them, give Kojima Metal Gear, and hell, give him Silent Hill too.
And this is why companies do not listen to their player base when making decisions. They don't listen to suggestions, because their fucking suggestion is to make the company less profitable. Like, don't go complaining that, oh shit, why don't these video game companies listen to their consumers? Because of this fucking video, bro.
He deserves it. Secondly, fuck Konami.
Hi guys, I'm serious.
And follow my Twitch to see my live thoughts on games.
No, nigga. No. 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 Nigga.
Secondly, fuck Konami.
There you go with your weak ass beta male self. I knew you couldn't get the job done. You too soft for this.
This video is like literally nothing new. It brings nothing of significance into like the conversation about Konami as a development studio, because there is a conversation to be had about them. Definitely, not everyone's happy with the new path they're taking, and you know, maybe if there was some sort of compromise you could fucking suggest, maybe that would have been a good idea. But he didn't fucking provide that, and it's not like he even has like a personal attachment to any of the franchises too. He literally just said, you haven't actually played any Metal Gear Solid games. Like, this guy is such a fucking clown, bro. Are you kidding me?
Fall like star for me.